Alright, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in, spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience the game for the first time. I hope your day is going well, hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. More Forbidden West. The stream's not going to be as long as it was yesterday, but I was uh, hoping to put at least a decent amount of time in today. I was debating whether I was going to stream today or uh, I need to go pick up some groceries and stuff, but decided to stream. Okay, so unknown burrow site. It's clearly known. I can see it right there. Uh, oh, yeah, we'll go there. We'll go unlock this when we do this quest later on. Well, do I want to do it right now? I don't know, because I still have to like do this other stuff, and there's like that tower with the flower thingy we're gonna come back to, so I guess we'll do all this stuff later. Oh, alright. Get out of here. Oh God. Nope, not that way. This way.
It's a dead machine. It must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'll be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Outlander approaching. That the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Repair. Repair what? Oh, the mount. No, I don't give a crap about the mount.
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Everyone wants to, you know, they want to hang out with us.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support.
What's
But
up,
first things
BMG?
first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Oh, you pre-ordered it like you said. Nice.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Okay.
I'll keep some fire crackling for you. I hope I'll actually get something done today.
If I do pre-order games, I generally wait till like the day before just to mess with their metrics. and to like not promote pre-order culture as much as possible. Like like if there's a pre-order bonus that I really want, then yeah, I'll pre-order like the day before. Pouch upgrades. Potions. We don't have squirrel hide. We don't have arrow quiver thingies. Resources. Oh, so we could carry more berries at least. That's good. Other stuff. Traps we can't do. Bombs, that's pretty good. What's 79? She doesn't care what others say. Yeah, that's a, you know, a fair thing to do. I'm not sure what that was referring to.
Fate brings us.
Oh, can I upgrade anything else? Weapons. Doesn't look like it. Oh, the deluxe is $79. Code for Genshin. Alright, cool.
Together yet again.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? Stitcher. Alright, let's go check that out.
Work with a hammer in this state.
Cool.
Ended a letter with I wish
Till
you were
Oven
here.
blows that whistle, no one's working anyway.
My stash.
Sir.
Pretty sure it's your round.
I want
Can't be in my round.
whatever your house.
Excuse me.
How am I supposed to interact with you?
Good day.
Hammering with one hammer isn't gonna kill you.
I'm trying to do business with you, sir.
You keep blurring out. Doesn't mean you're off the hook.
Not again.
If the Nora drinks, that's it. I will have seen everything.
Brother!
Oh, which one is which?
Maybe you ought to slow down.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
About that
Your
food.
last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
Don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
A dash of courage. Go to Scrounger site? Do I mean, I've killed plenty of... Oh, I guess I don't have that already.
Look at you!
I didn't put it there.
Oh, hi!
And the remains of anyone that took. We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The Bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the Bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that, should you sign the decree,
Oh, you and that damned concession decree.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
I mean, he makes a grain of truth or a decent point with the whole governance of it by its own people, but his conspiracy theory of like, oh, you let the Bristlebacks on your own land, like, that doesn't make any sense, bro.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulfund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
It
I'm
is.
here for the embassy, and
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside.
Right.
The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
He's like a corrupt union boss, and they can exist, but generally he does still, like, at least what he's saying has merit as far as, like, you know, the people like reaping the benefit of their actual labor, you know, and stuff like that.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Who appointed
If
you?
Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Aloy brings up a good point that this is Carja land, but if they want to become like naturalized citizens, or they want to use it since it's on the edge of the territory, maybe it's sort of like, I don't know what the term is, but there's a little bit of a gray area on like who has authority on the frontier, you know. It's sort of like international territory on the water in the open oceans and stuff.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said.
Gotta add that
I alone
plausible
saw its
deniability.
potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
He was
Not at
sitting
all.
around.
Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Where is Petra? Trying to hang out with Mama Petra.
Almost ready to go?
Petra. What is that chain turning exactly? It's like you're not actually doing anything, buddy. You're just trying to make it look like you're doing something.
Keep it up.
For some reason, like, the game doesn't want me to interact with these merchants yet. Oh, probably because the work stoppage. That makes sense. Where's Petra? I want to hang out with Petra. Machine Strike Beginner? Oh, is that like one of those challenges from the first game? Hmm.
High time you made up your.
How do I get in there?
Ah, Savior! Over here!
Another.
Savior, thank you for taking the time.
You're welcome.
My condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
I mean, the political lie becomes the truth if you keep saying it enough, because people will start believing it. Just ask Trump.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess.
Ah, of course.
Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Carja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Oh, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
How did you get...
I asked over. It was.
But your job would be a lot easier, like Ulvund.
Ulvund's not. He's been around. Oh, I'll find. I have to.
Okay. First
You
sighting.
said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Oh, is this a card game or like or board game or something? Interesting. They added mini games. Hey, Petra.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Ulvund grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
True.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give them half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
To legitimize, like, his dealings that were not legitimate in the first place.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
Difficulty beginner. Okay. Well, let's just go. Beginner set. So all she's going to be using for the tutorial is this burrower piece. Okay.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Okay.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them.
Okay.
You see that number on the top right corner?
Uh-huh.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from,
Okay.
and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Okay.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Oh. So it can move diagonally, but that's 2 moves. Charge.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
Okay.
Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines.
It specifically wants me to
performing an
move here.
attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Okay.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
So it looks like it has elements of chess and maybe like a board game with different types of boards like Gwent or something.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
Oh, the other one. That one. The sprint cost like a resource or...
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Oh.
Now some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Tap X after machine actions are depleted to overcharge it. Oh, preview work and move. Okay.
That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Okay.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces.
Oh.
Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Oh yeah, you could even see it on the piece, like it has that little blue pointy bit. Do I want to become famous? Oh yeah, you got any pills to make my pee-pee bigger also? I'm interested in that. Okay, so rotate.
Now let that machine have it.
So you get a +1 to attack.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
It's not rotating. Oh, there we go.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
One step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike. Terrain and not knockback tutorial. Okay. I'm not sure how interesting this is to watch. I'll probably just do this on my
Don't
own.
be a stranger.
You still owe me 5 shards.
Took you long enough. She drunk?
Unknown melee pit.
Looking sharp as ever.
I just want to
Ugh, takes more than that to keep me down.
Talk to Pitmaster. Okay.
Looks like you're itching for a fight, friend.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that action. Oh boy, exciting. Oh, they're training. This looks like a housewife, but she's training to be like a gladiator.
Savior of Meridian, come on over here.
What happened to that hammer you bought?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the Savior of Meridian, Champion of the East, or the Enduring, Master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the Master of Masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I am.
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
It looks like this is going to be what takes over for the machine challenges in the first game. Some of those were annoying too, like you had to like chase down deer and like kill a certain amount of deer machines in a certain amount of time, or you get all screwed up and then you have to like run back to the starting point. Like, I would rather do this, because if you screw up then you don't have to go very far to retry again real quick. Okay, melee pit, chain scrape. Melee pits test your close quarter fighting skills against other human opponents. Complete all... Interesting that it says against human opponents. Maybe they will keep the machine challenges in this game too. Complete all challenges against the other fighters to ultimately face the pit master. The pit also allows you to practice your melee skills in a focused tutorial or an open-ended training session. Okay. Okay. Okay, I already know this stuff. I'm not going to do that here on stream and bore everyone. But I need to practice this. Yes.
How goes it, Hammerhead? Yeah!
Okay, hit your opponent, energize, and then use R2 when your spear is fully energized. Trigger the resonator blast, shoot an arrow point with it. Energy point with an arrow.
That spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations will energize it faster.
Okay.
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh?
Now? No.
Now to use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. This one goes to the Nora.
Oh. Okay. So I didn't even have to use the concentrate to get that slow down shot. Okay, challenges. Time limit 120 for Resonator Blast challenge. Defeat your opponent with a Resonator Blast. This technique utilizes your melee and range attacks. Deals a massive amount of damage at once. Okay. Okay, let's try this.
Salutations!
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off.
But I'm not exactly made of shards.
That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
Oh god.
That spirit can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Maybe I should do the other challenges just so we can see what challenging a pit master would kind of look like.
What strikes your fancy?
You need to learn Block Breaker in the skill tree. Okay. Block Breaker. Where's that? Oh, I don't have enough skill points. I guess we can't do it yet anyway. Okay. We'll come back to it. Oh, Scrounger site for the food thing. No, I don't want to use that. Is there a fire here so I can? Yes, there is. Okay, good. Where's that fire?
Proper survey of the ground. If I'm drunk, you. Bring it back. As I was saying. 3 months. You're up on your feet again.
Here. Yes. Where are we going? Oh, this way.
Scroungers. Native city.
Ah, suck it. Yeah, suck on that. I'm stuck. Yeah, get it. Oh, come on. Come on, get him. Yeah. Oh, it's dead. Oh no, my friend. Oh, God.
There. through the scrap piles for a metal panel. I think I have everything I need for Mildif. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal. Strong smell.
Okay, so that's done. Since we're in the area, maybe we should go to this to just mark it off, and we can also do this quest. Search J. Oh, Blue Jay. Some pretty good tree textures. Like obviously you can't like do a super amazing mesh and like make the bark like really look like it has like all those different ridges and stuff, but they do a pretty good job of like hiding it and making it kind of like look like it has all those like textures and stuff. Okay. I'll call you when I need you. Oh, why are you fighting? You unnecessarily fighting. Alright, whatever. Get over here. Block path missing tool needed. Well, we'll still do it. It's okay. I was gonna say we'll wait till we unlock the tool, but
Gave him the slip for now. Alright, this place is now fight.
Oh, I guess we can swim already. The water just wasn't deep enough before. Yeah. Oh, I'm whiffed. Oh. Oh. Get over here, rat. Do I have to collect rat meat? Oh, it's a squirrel, I mean. Dang, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to attack a tiny ass squirrel. Boar. Oh, disappeared.
I'll take this.
Bird.
Gotta find those two miners. Quick.
Look at this dirty, stagnant water. Oh, neat. You can push off, okay.
The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
I think I'm starting to see things. Is that a Nora?
you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy? You can't move.
And I'm not leaving you here. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Hopefully without bringing the mine down on top of me.
Can I... Oh god, I'm gonna drown. Oh, blocked path. Okay, so we do need we do need the explosives first.
Almost there.
Swimming is a little bit... Oh, okay. Oh, there's... Oh, God. Oh, so we do have to boost.
Okay. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage. Maybe I can swim past unnoticed.
Ancient chimes. Freaking car keys. Or just a bunch of keys.
Can't override that now. Need to get data from the cauldron, if I can find one.
What's this? Oh, creates a stealth? Oh. That's interesting. I wonder if I can hit that mushroom cloud down there with an arrow and create like stealth. Yep. Oh.
That's all of them.
That's hilarious.
Out of this room.
Like I did the stealth attack mid-animation and just got stuck in the air.
I need to find a way up to those explosives. I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives. Let's see where this leads. This will be in my stash when I need it.
Wait, is this where I came from? Nope, this is where I came from.
There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder. Looks like I can pull that crane over to me.
Oh, whoops.
Did the trick. Ah, guess that got its attention. Now's my chance! That's all of them. Now let's go check on those miners.
She's so dead. We don't know that.
Looks like everyone's okay.
I can't believe we're not gonna die.
You're telling me. You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Kid, it's Savior. It's Her Holiness, the Anointed Savior.
Gotta get your big hammered backside out of here now.
I'm very happy with the size of my backside. Thank you very much.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right.
Wait, is there a...
Come on.
secret.
Nothing's happening.
I guess I am gonna have to come back. Maybe I should wait to do all side quests until I have all special gear. Because right now all I have is the polecaster thing. I mean, it's still decent to do the these side quests like now just to get like materials, like rewards and stuff. But I am gonna have to come back if I do it that way.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming up, and it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Okay, face paint.
Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
So much water.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Thank you, Huntress.
Don't put an icon above
I'll
this.
see the last two make it out.
Above his head, because that makes me think I have something else to say to him. Oh. Man, don't put freaking machines right next to a fire. Ow. Oh, so probably once we get that missing tool, when we go in here and we release this path, then we can have a shortcut. Okay.
you are. I happen to receive another visit from Ulvund himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Steak.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Food provides temporary benefits and skill boosts. Mildef's meal has reduced your concentration recovery time. Bring ingredients to cooks throughout the world to purchase food. Only one food effect can be active at a time. Alright.
Might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out.
Back for that free meal? Go on, peruse my menu.
Obviously, if it's free, we're gonna get, you know, the highest tier stuff. Concentration, health regen. Stamina regen. Melee damage. I guess this one. Oh, but we don't have any skills yet. I mean, we can still get it though. Okay. There. Okay, now we can go talk to Erend.
I'd love some ale, 2 orders of roast seal.
A little too close to the west.
Bottoms up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you hoping...
Throw. Me in with pigs. I dare you. Ah, finally.
Let's go this way.
On, you learn to fight like you mean it.
Oh, hi.
Ain't that the savior?
Help! It's after me!
That bristleback's gonna run him down.
Thank the forge you were here.
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Was that like a random event? Or was that scripted? Okay, that's unlocked. Unknown. Let's do this one first.
They're riled up now. The whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
Where'd he go?
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day.
Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game.
Always good to have extra.
Come on over. Let me give thanks proper-like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The Vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster.
A tripcaster.
Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chainscrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the Bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the Bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Tripcasters allow you to place various traps of tripwires. Tap R2 while aiming to set up the first anchor point. Then aim and fire again to place the second. There is a limit to how many tripwires can be placed at once. Be careful not to run into your own tripwires. I don't think that was possible in the first game. You could like run into and set off like random like proximity bomb things that were out in the open world. But I don't think like ones you set up yourself you can like set off.
Something else you needed?
I should keep moving.
Yeah, I'll ramble all day.
Enemies that trigger tripwire will receive shock damage as well as shock buildup, indicated by an icon above them. When the buildup icon is full, enemies will become shocked for a limited time. Enemies cannot move while in the shocked state and are vulnerable to critical strike melee attacks. Use the focus to scan enemies and see if they are strong or weak against shock attacks. Can I dismantle? Oh, it just gave me shards. Shards are still useful. Can I run into it and die like he says? Yep. Okay, so you're gonna need a little bit more strategery if you're setting those up, because in the first game, like man, you just like launch as many of those puppies as possible. Like if you're coming up against a like a Thunderjaw, you just like line them up, boom, 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 and then like lure them into all those, and just like easily kill like what would normally be a tough fight. Oh.
tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. These bristlebacks are everywhere. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Aaron! Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest. Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows. Canister with an acid arrow.
Like hammer to metal.
Shoot environmental traps to unleash their payloads. Enemies take heavy damage when hit by falling debris. Oh, I didn't even notice that. This is one of the challenges in the first game. You had to like crush a bunch of robo-deers.
The screenshot might trade for something good.
Did not expect this to happen today. Are you okay there, Aloy?
Nope, just going crazy, running around.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This? Who needs ribs, huh? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times. Oh.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
You should know.
Sounds like something.
You should know by now, Aloy. He's upset just like everyone
Alright,
else.
No, after the battle at the Spire,
yeah,
you took off.
Did
You left
say.
without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Someone who had no other choice? No, I don't think that. Someone who doesn't have time for this. I think in the first game I typically went with the logical answer, and I'm probably it looks like I'm probably gonna be doing that here too. I am curious as to what the other options say.
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right.
I mean, to be fair to Erin, I do think that she could have at least left a message with the king to spread the word, or just have have everyone meet at the gate and say, hey, I have information, I can't stay, I gotta go. Boom, and you're just say goodbye real quick. Because she was out here searching for 6 months, and she didn't really come across anything until she came back to the Spire anyway, and was able to figure out that Sylens betrayed her.
I'm an idiot.
Erend! By the Forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you. I said we're good, Aloy. Go on ahead.
What are you standing around for then? Help me off this thing.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
That's where all the bristlebacks, weren't they? Squirrel.
Cottons could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they be? Where's the squirrel?
So far, it looks like the first game did a better job of me like actually stabbing through the robots when I do a silent strike. Here it's like all over the place. Like that one completely missed, completely missed the body. What's over there? Stuff.
It's a ruin from the old world. Bet I could find something interesting inside.
The Daunt. Relic ruin. Oh. Hang tight. I'll help you out in a second.
Glad I can help.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Smoke bomb. Deploy smoke bombs to confuse nearby enemies and escape back into stealth. They can also be used underwater.
Come on. Time to get these machine carcasses to Chainscrape.
That ought to be fun.
This ruin looks like it's barely holding together. There must be a way to get inside. Okay, what do we have in here? Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin? What's this data say?
Oh.
There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module.
Okay, your red permit code from Lodge at Zion Reception to Thomas Braith. Dear customer name, thank you for staying at the Lodge at Zion. With your reservation, you have opted for a red permanent parking pass. To ensure the safety and security of our accommodations are renowned for, the access gate for guest vehicle is protected by a personally generated code. For your convenience, this code grants entry for both your room and your parking space. Your red permit code is... Please keep in mind that this code is confidential, so please refrain from sharing it with anyone during your stay. We look forward to seeing you. Have a safe and pleasant journey. The Lodge at Zion crew. Mr. Bray, sorry for the inconvenience, but our parking system software hasn't worked properly for some time. To access the lot, just use the code 1705. It's embarrassing to admit, but we're actually unable to change it. Thanks for your understanding. Okay. 1705. 1705.
It's not hooking onto that. A crate. This should be useful.
Where can I grab onto? There you go. Let me in. There you go. How do I get to the opposite side of that wall so I can tear it down? Oh, I still need the key module or something. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door. I don't think it'll connect. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up.
Oh. Into the hole. No? Is that not how it works? Now what?
Damn, it's stuck.
Huh. Seriously, what the hell? Hell's that noise? I don't know what to do. Like, there's no obvious answer. Like, you would think that the answer is, like, over here, since they created, like, a path. Like, why would they create this path if there's no... What's that? Oh, it's the that's the, crate.
Haven't found a key module. Maybe I should take another look around.
What's that over there? Oh, it looks like a chest. Huh? What's that? Oh.
I think I can pull that. A little more light down here.
Okay, how does that help? Oh, I know, we can pull down the barrel down that. Oops. Wasn't looking where I was going.
Down it goes. Okay. Now where does this lead?
Oh god, oh god.
The key module. see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help. There we go.
Hey, Lloyd. Pick up ornament. The heck is this?
What is this thing? Better keep it safe.
First stop on the Screw You Kyle. Screw you, Kyle. Tour. Guess what, Kyle? That big flashy demonstration for those big casino execs you wouldn't shut up about? Not gonna happen. But you know what is? Road trip, baby. Good luck following our dust trail, Dick knows. Golden Tacoon's out. Tom.
Maybe I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Okay. Ooh, we got a bunch of skill points. So we can do this trial. Okay, he's blocking. Oops. Blocking. Boom, boom. Let me break it. Immediately break the enemy's weapon guard and leave them vulnerable to follow-up attacks. So it's a combo. We actually have combos now that do stuff in this game. The first game, you just like spammed light attack whenever you wanted to and spammed heavy attack whenever you wanted to. There wasn't really any combos. I think there was a game that kind of had something like this. Was it Dragon's Dogma? Like you had to chain certain skills together to get certain desired outcomes. And I really wish like Elder Scrolls had like that rather than just like spamming attack. Like the melee combat in like Elder Scrolls hasn't been all that great, but that's not why people play Elder Scrolls. God of War kind of has like stuff like this where you chain certain combos for certain effects. Okay, so we want the block breaker. A powerful melee combo common among Nora warriors, useful in knocking down small machines and staggering larger ones. Okay. Maybe. We can wait on this until we get more traps. Deep concentration, regen. Oh. Ooh, volley or rain on your enemies. Heal more, we don't necessarily need that. What's this? Stealth ranged. Deal more damage, more impact damage while in stealth. Yeah, that sounds good. Deal more tear damage while in stealth. Recover health, I want this. I don't necessarily need it though. Got plenty of berries. kind of want this, but I don't necessarily want to have to go through these two to get it. I think we're gonna go with this. Weapon technique can be recognized by its pentagonal shape. Skills in this category unlock powerful new attack for all weapons in their class. Weapon techniques use up weapon stamina, which regenerate over time. That's for Bolt Blaster. I don't have Bolt Blaster. Wait. Bolt Blaster is the grappling hook one, right? I do want this though. Oh, Polecaster, that's different. Valor Bird Surge Master? Build up Valor faster. Activate your equipped Valor Surge by opening the weapon wheel and tapping R1 for a unique and special ability. I don't think we unlocked Valor yet. I don't know. Since we're only really using like regular arrows and melee most of the time, I think we should just focus on that for a bit. What's this? More damage, that's always good. What's this? Energized duration. Targets remain energized longer. That's pretty good too. Kind of want this, so we're gonna have to go through here. That's fine. I like these. R1, R1, R1 3 times and R2. Okay. 3, and then big hit. Okay. I've unlocked the weapon technique. Weapon techniques are unique, powerful attacks that offer exceptional new strategies in combat. Unlocked techniques are available for all weapons in their class. Tap or hold R1 while aiming to use your selected technique. Using weapon technique depletes your weapon stamina, which regenerates over time. Switch between available weapon techniques for your current weapon by opening the weapon wheel and tapping left or right on the D-pad. Okay.
My focus is tracing the signal back to that metal tower. Might be worth checking out.
Why'd I hit it? Completed. Okay, good. Oh, what's this? Vista Point Tower. Okay.
That's no good. Can't use the polecaster on that. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. Nope. I should find another spot.
I mean, it has to be this building. But, like, I'm thinking, like, that there was a bridge in the picture, but I don't have to walk all the way over there.
It looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby? This doesn't look right. Better try another spot. That's right. I better keep looking.
It can't be this tough. Come on. Like, that looks like it lines up, right? Like, it can't be that far from this. Like, maybe here it said used to be a bridge. Like, it kind of looks like there used to be a bridge here.
Nope. I should find another spot.
Yes. They had like, there was this image like thingy in the first game too, but it wasn't nearly as annoying as this.
It looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby?
Eh. Come on. Oh, where is it? There it is.
This doesn't look right. Better try another spot.
Maybe that was the bridge across like that. Man, at least in the first game I didn't have to like walk around like this. Just a slow walk to get to where I need to go.
Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here. I think I'm almost in the right spot.
Come on, that's it. Like, how perfect do you want it?
Got it. Huh.
Jesus.
Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these Vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wild.
I think we're gonna call it here. I'm actually starving. I could probably go for another 15 minutes, but eh. Did we save? Yes. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you spending your precious time. BMG, anyone else might stop by. More than welcome to come and hang out again in the future. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, take care, enjoy some games yourself. But other than that, have a great rest of your day. Take care.